is Abhishek from GadgetReviews.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on comparison of the Samsung Galaxy S5 with the Samsung Galaxy S4. Samsung Galaxy S4 has been launched in India in the last year, and again it was a pretty good phone, a very good popular phone when it comes to Samsung. And one thing which I really like about the Samsung Galaxy S4 is the overall color profile. This device which we have as of now is in pink color. Sorry for this, but again this is not my own device. I have just borrowed this device from someone, so I did not have any choice as far as the color option is concerned. You can only compare this one as of now, but again we will be comparing both of these phones in terms of specifications, in terms of look and feel, and the other things. So let's start. First of all, taking a look over the profile, if we actually compare the size of these two devices, both the Samsung Galaxy S4 and the Samsung Galaxy S5, the size of the Samsung Galaxy S5 is little bit larger in length, and in terms of the breadth, if we actually take in terms of the width, basically the width is also a little bit larger on Samsung Galaxy S5. Again, Samsung Galaxy has S5 has a 5.1-inch display, whereas this device, Samsung Galaxy S4, has a 5-inch display. Both of these devices are equally colorful. Both of them are Super AMOLED display, and again the viewing angles are pretty good on both of these displays. But again, this display is slightly better in terms of viewing angles as well as in terms of the colors, as per the current comparison which we can see right now. When we take a look over the overall design profile, the front design profile is almost the same on both of these phones. You have a rounded rectangle kind of a design on the front, which does make these devices quite similar to each other. The only difference is the display size and the length of the device. When we take a look over the top, on the top we have the nice metallic earpiece on both the Samsung Galaxy S5 and the S4. And again we have the proximity and ambient light sensors over here on the S5, which are kind of designed in such a way that they does not look and you cannot actually see them. They are kind of hidden, whereas on this one you can easily notice them on this color. And again, one thing which is different on the Samsung Galaxy S5, Samsung Galaxy S5, just like the Samsung Galaxy S4, is also going to be available in different colors. We have the grey color as of now with us, and we have blue color as well. And again, right now we can compare it with the grey. And again, we can see that at the back side, the Samsung Galaxy S4 was used to have a glossy back cover with a texturized design, and on Samsung Galaxy S5 you get a leather finish back cover, which is a fox leather. It is actually not leather, it is some good quality plastic with some leather finishing, so it looks good. As far as the camera module is concerned, it has been changed. The camera on the Samsung Galaxy S5 was a 13 megapixel camera, whereas the camera on the Samsung Galaxy S4, it was a 13 megapixel camera. On the S5 it is now a 16 megapixel camera, and you have LED flash over here as well, but the LED flash is a little bit smaller, but it has some additional sensor, which is the heart rate sensor over here, which is the unique thing about the Samsung Galaxy S5, which was not there on the S4. So you have an additional sensor on there on the Samsung Galaxy S5, which you don't see on the Samsung Galaxy S4. If we take a look over the top, on the top as well, if we take a look over the chrome grille, which is running on both of these phones, the kind of design which we see over here is different, whereas this one is more of a flat. There are no linings, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S5 has a lining as well, which again makes this device look pretty good. Again, this one is a little bit wider in terms of the width as compared to the Samsung Galaxy S5. When we take a look over the top side, you can see that there is a microphone, secondary microphone for noise cancellation and video chat. The placement of the IR blaster has also been changed. It has been moved from one side to this side. And again, when it comes to the 3.5mm audio jack, the 3.5mm audio jack is also moved. When it comes to this side has remained the same. The only difference is the kind of edge which we have. It has a different kind of a design. Again, this is a metal button, this is also a metal button, same kind of metal buttons are used almost. And again, we see a difference over here as well. So the Samsung Galaxy S5, just like the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, also have the USB 3.0 high-speed micro USB port, whereas on this one you have the low-speed micro USB port in comparison. Again, this one is pretty okay as well. You have a flap as well on the Samsung Galaxy S5 to cover the USB port, because this device is water resistant, and it is water resistant up to 1 meter for 30 minutes if you submerge this into the water, covering this flap. Without covering this flap, then if you submerge the phone without covering the flap, then it will go dead and it will stop working. But you do have a primary microphone on both of these phones, as you can see, for voice calling. When it comes to this side, you have a power and sleep key on both of these phones, and then we have a back cover on both of these phones, and the back cover on the Samsung Galaxy S5 is glossy with a texturized design, whereas this one is kind of leather finish, again plastic but not glossy, which is definitely very good. It gives you a nice grip when you hold this device in one hand. When we remove the back cover on both of these phones, you can see the phones in comparison over here. This is the slot over here for the micro SIM, and this is the slot over here for the micro SIM again. The micro SD card slot is separate, whereas this one has the micro SD card slot on the top of SIM card. And the battery on this device seems to be larger, but it is less in terms of the width. This device, I'm not sure how much the battery was on Samsung Galaxy S4, but this device has a 2800 mAh battery, which is there on this device. So it looks pretty good in comparison. In between both of these phones, this device has a slightly larger battery, this device has a slightly smaller battery, and again the Samsung Galaxy S5 is definitely worth an upgrade when we talk about in comparison with Samsung Galaxy S4, as it has got some additional sensors, which includes not only the heart rate sensor, but it has also got something extra on the home button, which was missing on the Samsung Galaxy S5. On Samsung Galaxy S5, this is a simple home button which you can actually access to go to the home screen and things, whereas on the Samsung Galaxy S4 basically it was a simple home button, whereas on the Samsung Galaxy S5 it is a home button with a fingerprint sensor. So you have a fingerprint sensor at the bottom below the home button, whereas there is no fingerprint sensor on Samsung Galaxy S4. So there are major differences in between Samsung Galaxy S5 and the Samsung Galaxy S4 in terms of the look and feel, in terms of the overall profile. The kind of design which we see as far as the bottom layout is concerned for the home buttons is actually almost similar. There is not much of a difference in between these two as far as the bottom design is concerned, but there are major differences in between specifications. This device is running on a Snapdragon 600 chipset, which is a quad-core processor. This device is also running on a quad-core processor, but it is the Snapdragon 800 chipset, which is the latest chipset from Qualcomm. So again, this device is much faster. It has 2 GB of RAM, whereas this one has approximately, I guess, 2 GB or 3 GB of RAM. I'm not sure. Let me just check the same. So once we go under settings, let me just check the RAM on this device. So under settings, if we take a look, and again this device is some other language, so I won't be able to check the RAM, but again the RAM has been enhanced on this device. You have 2 GB of RAM on this device. You can also opt for the 3 GB RAM version of the Samsung Galaxy S5 later on once it comes to the market, but this device again is better as compared to the Samsung Galaxy S5 in comparison, because you have additional heart rate sensor on this device, you have additional fingerprint sensor on the Samsung Galaxy S5, you have a slightly bigger display, you have a more colorful display, better viewing angles on this device, you have a larger camera which is a 16 megapixel camera compared to the 13 megapixel camera. As far as the front camera is concerned, the front camera remains the same on both of these phones. The overall design is a little bit different as far as the placement of these ports are concerned, as far as the placement of the proximity sensor is concerned. This one is not looking that good, but this one is looking good because the sensors are not actually visible. But when it comes to the overall profile, one thing I can easily notice is that the Samsung Galaxy S4 is slightly thinner as compared to the Samsung Galaxy S5. Samsung Galaxy S5 is thicker at 8.1mm, and this one is approximately 7 to 8mm, not more than that. So this one is slightly thinner basically, and Samsung Galaxy S4 is also lighter as well. I'm not sure about the exact weight of Samsung Galaxy S4, but the weight of the Samsung Galaxy S5 is 145 gram, which we can see as of now, and we can easily notice the difference in the weight. The Samsung Galaxy S5 feels slightly heavier and slightly thicker as compared to the Samsung Galaxy S4, which we have with us in the pink color. So that was a quick hands-on comparison in between these two phones. Do let us know if you have any specific questions for these two devices. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.